This week on the IQ Review, we look at Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman. So check out the trailer of the trailer.
We've come a long way, my friend. Across oceans, deserts. Seen things few men have seen.
The fewer still will believe. There is a whisper throughout the land that the hour of our judgment is upon us.
You've been found guilty of consorting with the devil.
Wait! Do it. You must deliver the witch to Severac, where you will destroy the witch's powers.
Is that the witch?
That's not what I say.
Not afraid of me. Are you?
She'll turn one man against another.
They must be punished.
We're gonna need more holy water.
So this week we reviewed Season of the Witch. It's directed by Dominic Sena, who did Swordfish, Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage again. So
California.
In California with a K, back in the 90s. So their friend Nicolas Cage and this guy, they've worked together. And Ron Perlman's in it, which is awesome. Who's in Hellboy and a whole bunch of other independent movies. And Christopher Lee is in it too, who's in Lord of the Rings and stuff. So so the whole plot of the movie, it takes place during the Crusades, and he took part in killing a whole lot of heathens and non-Christians, but now he's done with that, and he's mad at God and Christianity and the church, and so now he's trying to repay everything and redeem himself by taking this accused witch to this monk palace or whatever to see if they can get rid of.
I like monk palace.
That sounds kind of awesome.
Don't they all live in palaces? I see there's a palace right down the road at my house. There's probably a monk in there right now.
Yeah. So he's taking care of this witch, taken to the palace to get rid of this plague that's going on because she's seen as the cause of the plague. So it's kind of a heavy idea and history, plot. So what do you guys think?
Well, let's let James Brown.
Well, first of all, thanks for bringing me on. It's
his name. Now is James Brown like your stage name, or is that real?
No, that's the real thing.
That's your real name.
Too?
Yeah, yeah.
And your dad's name's James Brown too,
It
right?
is.
He's never had this conversation before.
Never
So
in my life.
Are
I bet
you
you
junior
never
or
had
the second or?
I'm just middle name is different.
James Brown.
Just James Brown.
Okay, so James Brown.
That's
What do you
right.
think of that movie?
James Brown.
You're a huge fan of Nicolas Cage, I remember.
Oh man, I was so excited to finally get a chance to come on with you guys, and I was like, "So what are we gonna do?" And Joel's like, "A Nicolas Cage movie." I was like, "Okay, maybe it's Gone in 60 Seconds." And so I'm excited to hear what it is. No, it's Season of the Witch, and I'm like, "Oh, is that the one with the sorcerer guy and whatever?" And like, no, it's the other one he did.
Oh, I
this
thought
year.
this was actually the sequel. It's not.
No,
It's not the sequel to Sorcerer Apprentice. He's got like the same hairdo and the same get up and everything.
Yeah. So I was like, he's just paying bills. I don't know. So anyway, I was like, all right, I'll do this and watch this Nicolas Cage movie. I'm not a Nicolas Cage fan, but I'll give it a shot. We'll dig through the crap for you guys. So anyway, so yeah, it's kind of a buddy film a little bit. It kind of takes some lines from Lord of the Rings in the first there. I was kind of like, oh, what is this? But it actually went a lot faster than I thought it was going to, and at no point was I like, oh, I got to turn this off. This is killing me.
Right.
So, it wasn't bad, and I was really surprised as someone who really doesn't like Nicolas Cage, at all. He does a good job, and there's actually a couple cool points in the movie. I was like, the wolf scene is kind of cool. I definitely think if you own a sword. You'd probably love this movie.
A lot of swords.
Everybody,
a lot of swords in this movie.
Yeah,
There were.
A lot of monk palaces.
Yeah.
If you like monk palaces. So.
Decent plot and stuff. How about you?
I liked it. I mean, it wasn't nothing. I'm like screaming for this. Is amazing. And again, not again, but I gotta go with you. I'm not a huge Nicolas Cage fan. He's got some winners and then he's got some. This wasn't really neither, but it was good. I liked how he acted it. And I thought it was really well done. I liked the costumes. I like the effects. I thought that was really cool. It was a really cool storyline, and I like the twist at the end. So I don't really want to give that away necessarily, but I thought it was kind of cool about just you didn't expect the end.
I was trying to think of what the twist was, but now I remember.
You know, and you don't expect it. I mean, it still follows the same plot, the same whole thing, and it doesn't ruin it. It's not cheesy, but it was cool. I liked it because I was entertained. I was watching it at night by myself, my bowl of popcorn. I jolted a couple times. The wolves, that was really cool. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I liked the movie. I did. I had a good time with it. It does kind of like level out towards the end a little bit, but like the star of this movie is not Nicolas Cage. Yeah. It is Ron Perlman. Every time that guy is on, you don't want him to leave. You want him to keep going. Like even like he even like kind of pokes fun. Like he gives these lines like "I will serve God no more," and then Ron Perlman comes back and goes, I will serve God no more. Like making fun of like some of the dialogue kind of, you know. But I mean, and he really brings just a whole nother like I want to continue to watch this dynamic to the movie. I mean, the effects were good. I mean, there's some of the fire was a bit CG, really CG. But other than that, it was a good story. It wasn't nothing like amazing, like wow, you know. That's why I was like, what plot twist? I didn't remember. But now I remember what it is. And it was good. I had a good time with it. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it, you know.
I mean, I kind of went into it kind of expecting not very much at all. But like it did kind of keep me interested. Even it was almost
it's entertaining.
Yeah, sure. It was I don't know. It was like a good bad movie almost. You know, like the lines and everything. You kind of facepalm a little bit sometimes. Like it's just like, oh, are you serious? But I mean, like it looked cool. I thought the characters were awesome. Like
it was gorier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
too. Like, I did not think. I was like Season of the Witch. I thought it was going to be like some. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what I was.
I was kind of expecting like Hocus Pocus, kind of like a little cheesy. So this is actually it was darker. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was a good cheesy. You know.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
It was cool. So I mean, and I totally agree. Ron Perlman was awesome. Like. I don't know if the chemistry was good between them, but Ron Perlman himself was
I do think they did have good chemistry, you know? I don't think you find that a lot with Nicolas Cage and someone else, you know? Like, this was a good fit, I think, for him and
those
Ron.
two, they just made a great duo the whole movie through. And that's what I like because they weren't ever really separate. They weren't ever apart. They were always together. So they always added that little spice to the movie the whole way through. I really liked that.
Neither one of them even tried an accent.
No.
There's other people doing accents and stuff.
Yeah, like
neither
Nicolas Cage is still Nicolas Cage.
He's got
no matter what, like, he's
just
got a sword this time.
Cool.
But I love Raising Arizona. I just want to say that.
All right, so it's time for stars. What do you guys think?
I got to give it 3 stars. It wasn't great. It wasn't awful. It was entertaining. I'll watch it again, maybe next Blue Moon or whatever, but I'll watch it again. So 3 stars.
I'd have to give it a 2, but it's not bad. You know, it's a good little adventure. Have it run in the background when you're at home sometime or something. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Like a screensaver.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a 2 as well. Like I mean, it wasn't something terribly awful. I wasn't terribly disappointed, but it's definitely not something I'm gonna watch again. And it wasn't that really that great of a movie, but still, I mean, it wasn't disappointing. I guess that's the best way to put it.
I'll give it a 3. I mean, you should just watch this just for Ron Perlman because he's awesome, and I wish he would get I mean, Hellboy's really that feature role for him, but I think he can do so much more. You know, he's got a real unique look to him. You know, so I give it a 3. I recommend you guys should check it out at least once.
So there you have it. That was Season of the Witch. See you next week.
Do you have a movie you want us to watch? Have you been curious about how something will go and not waste your time? Are you wondering if it's noteworthy or popcorn worthy? Well, we want to hear from you. Contact us at Facebook or Twitter and let us know what you want us to watch. That's our job and we're here to help you.